Alright everyone, so I just wanted to make this video as a quick update for kind of like a state of the race right now. Of course, it's 2 p.m. The day after Election Day. The state of Wisconsin has actually just been called for Joe Biden, so this was the state we were watching closely last night. And it seems like the mail-in ballots, which have finally come in, have skewed in favor of Biden, which was expected, which has him narrowly carrying the state. But the result is super close, which is exactly what I thought it was going to be as well. It was going to be like around a point or so. And so far, that's what it looks like it's going to be. In fact, Joe Biden, as of right now, is winning the state by 0.6%, which is a narrow margin than Trump won it in 2016. Michigan right now, 94% reporting, but I think it's pretty safe to say that Joe Biden is probably the favorite to win Michigan. Let's see if we could find what's left to be counted in Michigan. But yeah, what's left to count? Because if there's a lot of blue areas in Michigan left to be counted, then I don't really think Trump has any shot at winning the state. Of course, Biden is up right now pretty narrowly. And look how much it's narrowed throughout the night. Trump had a huge lead in the state, and we kind of witnessed the red mirage yesterday, in which Republicans were winning these states by way bigger margin than they actually did because their votes were coming in first. But let's just fill in our map for a second and say Michigan is likely for Trump. Now let's go back to the other states. So Nevada is a state we're not going to have all the results in until tomorrow. So they said until tomorrow afternoon, but right now, Trump is overperforming in Clark County by a lot. If that holds, Trump could possibly flip the result. I just, a second ago, got a notification that Trump apparently, the Associated Press wants to call Michigan for Biden, but he doesn't want that. So, Michigan going to Biden, which would be at 264, even if Trump wins, North Carolina I called last night. So North Carolina he's going to win. Even if Trump wins Georgia and PA but loses Nevada, he still loses. So effectively, with this not call, but they're going to call it in a few hours in Michigan, the only way Trump can win is by winning every outstanding state. So right now, we're looking at a super high likelihood that Trump has lost his re-election, which is very big news. Now, in the Senate race, Susan Collins has actually won her seat, which surprised me, because I think the seat isn't even going to make it to the second ballot because Susan Collins might actually break a majority. So Sarah Gideon underperformed her polls massively in the state. But with that being said, if that seat is red, which it is, we're at 48 right now. So Tillis winning, which I think he will. I think Tillis and Trump are narrowly going to win in North Carolina. So if we have Tillis winning in North Carolina, we have Perdue barely winning Georgia, which is a very high possibility. We're at a 51-49 scenario. Again, we had two Democratic pickups last night so far in Arizona and Colorado in the Senate. They're likely to hold on to Michigan, but the race is actually very close. In fact, very close. I mean, I think Peters is going to barely survive, but this is too close to comfort for any Democrat right now in the state. You would not want to be Gary Peters in Michigan because he looks like he's in a lot of trouble. Of course, Doug Jones in Alabama, it wasn't even close. He lost his race by 21 points, but it is Alabama, so that was expected. But Republicans only flipped one seat. Democrats have flipped two. Alaska, Al Gross is not going to win, so that seat is going to go red as well. So we'd have Susan Collins 48, 49, 50, and then 51. So it's very likely, the most likely scenario as of right now is we're looking at a divided government. So a Republican Senate and then a Democratic White House and a Democratic House. In terms of the House races, we'll just go over those real quick. Republicans have flipped 5 seats, so they actually won Iowa's 1st district, which was something I was watching last night pretty carefully on the live stream. Of course, Republicans have picked up New Mexico's 2nd, Oklahoma's 5th, South Carolina's 1st, and Democrats picked up 2 seats in North Carolina because they ungerrymandered the district. Of course, Minnesota's 7th was pretty surprising. Not the fact that it flipped, but the margin, a 13-point margin in favor of the Republican. But I'm curious to see another race. Mike Garcia's race is actually neck and neck with 82% reporting. Also, Ben McAdams' race, he's leading by 3 with 67% reporting. So we don't have calls for those important House races yet. But anyway, guys, that is just a quick update of the race right now. It looks like Joe Biden will become the president of the United States in about a day or so, and it looks like the Senate is going to stay Republican, which means we're not going to have a Democratic trifecta. We'll have a Democratic presidency and a Democratic House, but we will not have a Democratic Senate. That is my official prediction as of right now, but we'll see how things go. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, hit the bell notification, and subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. I'll keep you guys updated with any breaking news that comes out of this race so far. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned.